Alright, so we got our TimberTuff timber jack just recently. We decided to put it together, give it a whirl, and right out of the box there's problems. We bought this on Amazon relatively cheap, and I believe the problems are easy to fix, but let me show you what I'm talking about here. So get it all bolted up, and there's your cant hook, here's your jack stand, but look at this. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the amount of play that's in there. Let me zoom in here. Look at the amount of play that's in there. There's a good 1/4 inch of play. And what happens is when you go to roll your logs over, this thing won't really stay in line with your tooth right there. And so the log's all over the place. To make matters worse, it's the same down here. You got 2 bolts holding this thing in. Look at this. It's not even tight. So I'm going to add a ton of washers to the insides and see if that helps keep it a little straighter and let it wobble, because I went out and tried it with some small logs and couldn't even get the darn thing to stand upright. This is going one direction because it's so loose, and the cant hook's going another direction. Not good. So we're going to see if we can fix it up, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so we went ahead and made the modifications. We added some 3/8 flat washers inside here. So basically that wedging or filling the space in here to reduce, there's actually no wobble in the stand anymore. There was 2 on each bolt going in here. That's all I could fit. On this end, on the hinging point for the cant hook, there is still some play in here. Let me zoom out. There is still some play, not nearly as bad as it was, but I didn't want this to be super tight, so I did not add 1 more. There's 3 in here. I was thinking about adding 4, but 3 should suffice. I don't know if you can see in there with the light. There is still some play. Not as much as there was, and right in there is where the flat washers are, and I got 1 on this side, so 2 on one side, 1 on the other. Tightened it down, and it seems like it'll work a lot better now. It's a cheap fix, but you know, it's a made in China product, so what can you say? And I also want to make a comment about the wooden shaft here. It's 4 feet long, however it is huge. It's a little bit smaller diameter than a Coke can, so if you don't have big hands, this thing may be a little unwieldy for you. Think of the portion of a baseball bat that makes contact with the ball. That's how wide this is. That's the diameter of this. It's huge, and my hands don't even close all the way around it, and I've got some pretty big hands, or at least long fingers. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick review on this. I needed to get something cheap and quick, so this was my only option. I didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on one of these, so went to Amazon, found this bad boy, and ordered it. Came in quick, and that's the box. Believe it or not, the wood pole sticks out the out of the box. But anyway, let's go give it a whirl, and I'll report back if there's any problems, or you may see me using it in the future. Alright, have a good one. On to the next.